Hello and welcome to AspireVision, the channel where we explore the fascinating world of science, technology, health, space, and personal growth. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of our latest videos. In today's video, we will talk about why are some people so overconfident. Have you ever met someone who thinks they are better than everyone else at everything? Or someone who is so sure of their opinions that they never listen to others? Or someone who takes huge risks without considering the consequences? These are all examples of overconfidence, a cognitive bias that makes us overestimate our abilities, knowledge, or performance. Overconfidence can have serious negative effects on our lives. It can make us miss opportunities, make mistakes, lose money, damage relationships, and even endanger ourselves and others. But why do some people become overconfident, and how can we prevent it? Let's find out. What is overconfidence? According to the American Psychological Association, overconfidence is a cognitive bias characterized by an overestimation of one's actual ability to perform a task successfully, by a belief that one's performance is better than that of others, or by excessive certainty in the accuracy of one's beliefs. Overconfidence can manifest in different ways. For example, overestimation. This is when we think we are better at something than we really are. For instance, 93% of American drivers claim to be better than the median, which is statistically impossible. Overplacement. This is when we think we are better than others at something. For example, most people think they are more intelligent, attractive, or ethical than the average person. Overprecision. This is when we think we know something for sure when we don't. For example, most people are too confident in their answers to trivia questions or predictions about the future. What causes overconfidence? There are many factors that can contribute to overconfidence. Some of them are motivational biases. These are biases that make us feel good about ourselves or protect our self-esteem. For example, we may be overconfident because we want to impress others, boost our confidence, or avoid admitting our weaknesses. Cognitive biases. These are biases that affect how we process information or make judgments. For example, we may be overconfident because we rely on heuristics, mental shortcuts, that simplify complex problems but also introduce errors. Some common heuristics that can lead to overconfidence are availability heuristic. This is when we judge the likelihood of something based on how easily we can recall examples from memory. For example, we may think that plane crashes are more common than car accidents because they are more memorable. Representativeness heuristic. This is when we judge the probability of something based on how well it matches our stereotypes or expectations. For example, we may think that a person who wears glasses is more intelligent than a person who doesn't. Anchoring heuristic. This is when we base our estimates on an initial value that may be irrelevant or inaccurate. For example, we may think that a product is worth more if it has a higher price tag. Feedback loops. These are situations where our actions or beliefs influence the outcomes or evidence that we receive, which in turn reinforce our actions or beliefs. For example, we may be overconfident because we selectively seek or interpret information that confirms our opinions and ignore or dismiss information that contradicts them. This is also known as confirmation bias. How to avoid overconfidence. Overconfidence can be harmful for ourselves and others, so it is important to recognize and correct it. Here are some tips on how to avoid overconfidence. Seek feedback. One of the best ways to reduce overconfidence is to get honest and constructive feedback from others who have different perspectives or expertise. This can help us identify our blind spots, correct our mistakes, and improve our performance. Challenge yourself. Another way to reduce overconfidence is to expose yourself to new challenges or situations that test your skills or knowledge. This can help you calibrate your confidence level and learn from your failures. Consider alternatives. A third way to reduce overconfidence is to consider different scenarios or possibilities that could happen or that could explain the evidence. This can help you avoid jumping to conclusions and account for uncertainty or complexity. Conclusion. Overconfidence is a common and dangerous bias that can affect our decisions and outcomes. It is caused by various factors, such as motivational biases, cognitive biases, and feedback loops. To avoid overconfidence, we should seek feedback, challenge ourselves, and consider alternatives. By doing so, we can become more realistic, humble, and effective. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the why are some people so overconfident. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.